Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And on this video today, I'll be teaching you guys how to make this kind of animated caption in Premiere Pro. There'll be a lot of tutorial and I want to start an After Effects series. So for those of you who wants to learn motion. But before we dive in, I would like you guys to like, subscribe and also share this video to as many who need it. So let's dive right into it. Okay. So here's a video I recorded of me. I recorded. It's a video, actually a clip from the video I already posted. So if I already created my transcript, so you just create your caption, click the double C there. And of course my maximum length here I use 17. So use 17 and of course single line, not double lines. Then here you want to save it so you can use it for next time. So after you just write whatever you want to save it as, just click your create caption and it's going to create a caption for you. So what you want to do now, we want to centralize the caption and maybe bring it down a little bit, like about 200, so it's not on my neck. So we'll just take it that way, around 200 thereabouts. So that's cool. So I want to add a new track. For backup. So in case if we make any mistake on the other one, we can always fall back, not going back creating a new caption. So now go under your graphics and title and upgrade caption to graphics. That way we can freely animate it however we want, you get. So after that is done, of course, we want to make some adjustments to the text. We want to make it capital letter and some little adjustments. Just watch as I do it. So we want to use popping semi-bold. Popping font is a popular font, so we want to use that, and of course make it capital letter. And here we go. So we want to increase the stroke like 10. Increase the size to just a little bit like that. So you want to click the plus button so you can create a new style and just save it, so you will use it over and over again in this video. So I'll just save it as short, as simple as that, short text. Click OK. And you have it under your project files. So under your project files, that's just where you can just drag it under from your bin and place it there. So the effect on that very first text will also be affected on the rest of it. So you just, like you can see. So it's a simple trick you can use. Instead of doing them one after the other, you can just have them so you can reuse. Now we want to put our transform. Transform for position. So we want to animate the opacity, but using a mask, you get. So we want to animate the mask. The mask will just move over the text, so it will give it that fade in transition. You get that fade in animation. So just follow as I do. Just drag it this way, then you create a keyframe on that particular part, then just watch as I do it. So create a keyframe here, mask parts, then go over to the end of the clip and then adjust your mask part to kind of go over the text and reveal the text, so that way we have the animation of the parts coming from the left to the right. So we have that nice fading. We want to increase our feather, the max feather. So let's see what we have. So one more thing we want to do, we want to animate the position. So you just slide from down, from bottom to like a little lower from where it is right now. So you just slide from there to kind of from a lower part of where it is now to the normal point. So it's just a cool animation you can replicate on your captions, and it's pretty easy and simple. But as we move ahead, it becomes difficult and kind of complex. Not really difficult, but complex. So we want to easy ease them. Easy is the keyframe, easy in. Just trying to get a smooth animation. If you use After Effects, you'll be familiar with this graph. So I'm just trying to get I want it to start fast and end slowly. So that's also what I'm looking for. So that's cool. What we want to do now, we want to save it as a preset so we can reuse it again. We can just copy it and paste on others. So you just hold Control, select your transform, hold Control and select your opacity. Then you right click for option. Save preset. And just name it what you want. I'll just name it as slide up. Yeah, slide up. So you name it whatever you want to name it, that you can easily locate and remember. We'll leave it on scale. Press OK. So good. So what we want to do now is to highlight the rest of the text and go and search on the preset we created just now. So okay, slide. You can see that's why you need to remember the way the name you use in saving your presets so you don't forget it. So I was supposed to use slide, but I use sleep. So here I'm gonna rename it to slide up and opacity caption animation, just something like that. So just right click or press enter. You can right click or press enter to rename it. Slide up and opacity animation. Yeah. So like I said, you can name it whatever you want to name it. A good name that you'll not forget. So just drag and drop over the clips, over the text animation, and that's all. So this is a pretty cool animation for Caption.
There'll be a lot of tutorial, and I want to start an After Effects series. So for those of you who wants to learn motion.
Now for this one, of course, just create a caption, and we want to create two captions, one for reference, and the other one for the main animation. So for this one, we want to reduce the maximum length all the way to 7 and leave everything as is. So correct. And we're going to create another one. We're going to create another one again, and for this one we'll leave the maximum length at 23. Yeah, we'll leave it at 23. Then of course single lines, not double lines. So I'm going to press create, and this is what we'll have. So because of the kind of animation, that's why we need to go with the reference, a time reference subtitle. So I want to convert this, the top one, the second one we created, I want to upgrade it to Caption, to upgrade it to graphics so we can make our animation. This one is a bit complex, so I urge that you pay close attention to whatever I'm saying or whatever I'm doing. I don't know if I can explain it better, but that's just it. So we want to add two effects. We'll add our transform and our crop. So head over to effect control, and here let's do the animation. So we'll set a keyframe for start. On the position, so let's drag that keyframe over close to the middle thereabouts. Yeah, around here is cool. So we want it to slide from down again, just like we did the first one, but this one there's a huge difference, kind of, because that one we slided it from the beginning to the end, but this one is just a part of it, just like an entrance animation again. So we want to animate also the opacity at the start frame. At the start we want it to be 0 opacity, and of course increase to 100% opacity when it gets to where, just before where it gets to the position. So we want to ease in our keyframes. Just right click, go to interpolation, and ease in. So basically that's all for this one. We'll just copy the crop and copy the transform and paste it in the rest of the text. So that's just stage one of this one before we start the main animation. So we just want to paste it on everyone. Control V, of course. So now this is where it becomes interesting, where you want to start dragging your crop, using your crop to crop it word for word so that they slide up word for word. You crop and you duplicate. So like I told you, this top one is like a reference. So want to kind of get, is word for word animation. So we want to get where each words begin and each words end. So that's why we are doing it this way. It's a bit of work. So I wouldn't advise you do it on a long video. So you just do it on a brief and short video like this, maybe a reel, Instagram reel, less than a minute, maybe a 30 seconds video, or you get. So we'll just be adjusting the crop on each of the word just to only reveal the word at that particular time. Yeah, following our time reference caption. I hope you get it. If you don't get it, just follow what I'm doing. If you do it 1 or 2 times, you will get it. So we're just following the time using our reference. So you must have reference. You must have reference. You must have time reference so that you know at what time each word pops up. Just drag your crop. Exactly. So it's basically the same thing all through the video. You want to just dress them. So I'm going to fast forward very soon so that, because it's basically the same thing, so that this video doesn't get too long. So if you've already gotten it, you can just forward to the next place, forward to the next animation. If you want to enjoy, you can enjoy watching. So I'm just trying to finish this one so you get the logic there and we'll move faster. And guys, if you need detailed tutorial on each of the animation, you can just mention it there in the comment section and I'll make a detailed tutorial for each of the animation if it's not clear here. So at this point, I'm gonna forward the video. I'm gonna forward. Let's just finish this one, then I'll forward it. In case you don't get it on the first one, I hope and believe you should get it here. So it's not really a tough one. Yeah, so that's just basically what I was doing. Just crop it, crop it, crop it. Okay, so I'm speeding up. Okay, so this is it. Let's preview it and see.
There'll be a lot of tutorial, and I want to start an After Effects series. So for those of you who wants to learn motion.
For this third one, we still have our text. The same text as we used for the other one. So we're going to add our Gaussian blur and transform. Basically, we actually use transform for all of the animations. So as usual, we want to animate just the first one, then create a preset for it and paste it on the rest of the text. So we want to create keyframe for position and bring our text downwards like so, and at the end want to refresh our keyframe. And good. So yeah, that's cool for the animation. So next, we want to animate the opacity. At the start, we want it to be 0, and at the end again, not the end, but kind of middle, we want it to be 100. So we're going to drag that keyframe to about the middle of, somewhere around there. So we want to add another keyframe for the blurriness under the Gaussian blur effects. So add a keyframe and just write where. Okay, the starting keyframe actually should be about 10. Should be about 10. So at the same point where we have the opacity, want to make it 0. So it blurs. You can choose to make your blurriness high, but I just feel, I feel it this way. You can choose to make yours high. Yeah. So correct. Now I want to easily use our keyframe. Using our keyframe, select that one, select this other one, holding shift and ease them together. So yeah. Just want to drag this one, so just like we did the first one, so it starts fast and ends slowly. So we have that smooth animation, just like we did again on the first one. We want to create this one as preset, so I have to blur here. I'm going to delete the second one, the third one rather. Yeah, the second one, I'll delete that. Just hit the delete. So I want to select this to right click and save preset, so we can use it for the rest or in a future project. So I'm just going to save this one as blur caption animation. Okay, blur caption is okay. I want to leave it on scale. So let's just go and search our presets blur. Blur caption. Just drag and drop over the rest. And here we go. We have our animation. So now what we want to do, want to kind of make a special animation at the end. So maybe if you want to make an emphasis on some words, or on some words, you want to make some emphasis. So this is simple thing you can do, is a popular animation people do. So it's a trending animation. So this is just how you can do it. You just want to arrange them, change their sizing, and just how you want it. So just pay close attention as I do it. So I'm trying to change the words because I just want not all the words in that line. So I want to arrange them the way I want. So I'm just going to put here, instead of you want, just gonna say you. Yeah, and then edit the other one. I'm gonna take it down. So what I'm basically trying to do is just to arrange them, change the sizes. You can do that according to priority, but or according to where you are trying to emphasize more. So, but I'm just doing it to show us. I'm not really making any emphasis here. I'm just doing it to show us how you can do it. So let's assume my emphasis here lies on to learn. Yeah. So I want to make the to learn. So I want to make the to learn very large. Yes. Just arrange it like so. And that's too high. So I'm just trying to make it look good. So it's left for you how you want it. So let's see the preview.
There'll be a lot of tutorial, and I want to start an After Effects series. So for those of you who wants to learn motion.
All right. Thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of this video. I really appreciate, and I hope you guys find this video very helpful and use it in your upcoming or future projects. Thank you. Cheers.